Happy Tuesday and welcome back to TBB,
aka the bestie bonus.
I'm Morgan.
I'm Taylor, and today we are doing aims from our Reddit thread.
Hard launch. Before we do that, Taylor, what's the question of the week?
Okay, so the question of the week this week directly correlates with one of our aims posts. How would you feel if your partner got a tattoo of a person that was the exact opposite of you, aka not their type?
Break that down for me. So like if they have a tattoo of like a blonde
This
woman,
is how I said to Logan, like if he came home from the tattoo shop and showed me his brand new tattoo that he got, and it was a blonde woman with huge
eyes.
boobs, blue eyes, huge ass,
I would be like,
tiny
who the fuck
waist.
is that?
No, literally, tell me who the fuck that is.
Who the fuck is that?
Who is that? And
why is she on your body and why isn't it me?
why is it not a brown-haired bombshell?
If you were getting a portrait of a female tattooed on your body, it
should similarly look like me. It doesn't have to be me. Like if this is a piece of art that you like, a random thing that came from your memory, it better favor me.
Now, if it is something that's like a staple, like the Mona Lisa
Marilyn
or like
Monroe.
Mother Mary, like things like that. Okay, different story. If it's just a random fucking like saw that on Pinterest.
She was on Pinterest. I thought she was hot.
Then problems
We're
arise.
fighting right now. Yeah, exactly. Tattooed on your body?
Yeah.
Your body is technically my temple because we're married. So
Exactly.
absolutely not. Like, no. Okay, anyways. So this is what you guys said. There would be fighting words. I would feel devastated, mortified, angry, sad, ugly, all the emotions, highly butthurt, might carve it off of them in their sleep.
Oh, jeez. I love it.
Oh, God. Confused because they're clearly ugly. Happened to me. I didn't mind because beauty exists in many forms. I love that take. Beautiful take.
I do love that too.
Yeah. Sus as fuck. Taylor would be talking about me on an episode.
Period.
If it was like an artist that they liked, I would be okay with it. If not, I would be like, what the fuck? Depends on if it's a celeb, then it's okay. If not, I'm going to be pissed. And then I would do the same exact thing. Iconic. Disgusted. Fine, just so long as I get a text of my ex's name across my forehead. I expected that.
Fine, I'd be fine with it as long as I get to tattoo my ex's name on my
That's
forehead.
hilarious. Wouldn't really bother me, to be honest, as long as she isn't prettier than me. I know it would pull all of my insecurities out, so I really think it would have to be about them communicating beforehand.
Yeah, I feel like if he just walked through the door, I would probably catch myself like
being
over the months, like trying to morph myself into that, like even unknowingly.
Yeah, exactly.
Be like, oh, I think I'm gonna get my hair dyed red.
Right.
Never have done that ever, but like now I have red hair. Or be like, oh, I'm gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Another person says, wouldn't really bother me. They're with me for a reason. True. And divorce period. I would feel like he needs to get a new girlfriend. I don't know because that's not my partner anymore. Okay. The majority of these are pretty on par with like what we've said.
Yeah.
But
that's a good question.
It's a good question.
I mean, all in all, I'd be like, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
And then I would probably make fun of it.
Yeah.
If I didn't like it, I would probably make fun of it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, the thing is, it's like a straight up, it's like a tattoo, you know? A little bit of bullying, but it's a tattoo. Like it's on their arm. Like,
yeah.
You
couldn't have fucking printed out a poster and put it in your man cave.
Could you show me this beforehand so I can make edits on it?
Exactly.
You know, like we could have just avoided it by adding some cheekbones or some eyebrows.
It was a blonde girl, blue eyes, huge boobs, and then on it, like near it, it said like Taylor.
I would rip it off his arm. That's
not what I fucking look like.
No, I'd be like, that is literally not me.
He's walking around the gym. He's like, yeah, this is my wife here.
I would be so offended.
Creeps and Crimes is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Hey, Morgan. Thank you.
Hey, Taylor. Thank you.
This month, we are the CEOs of gratitude.
But if there's one person that we don't show enough gratitude in this world, it's ourselves. So a quick thank you to me from me.
Thank you to me from me. Sometimes when life is completely out of control and super stressful, like it has been for me and Morgan in this last year, as you guys know, it's really hard to slow yourself down enough in the midst of it all and think about like, hey, how much work is my mind, body, and spirit putting in to keep me afloat right now?
And if you struggle like us to show yourself gratitude and grace and leniency, then therapy can help.
What my time in therapy taught me were valuable coping skills, and ways to set boundaries with not only other people, but myself. It made me feel empowered and as if someone had just handed me this magic toolbox of things that would help me understand my brain.
If you're thinking of starting therapy, then give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online. It's designed to be convenient. It's flexible and suited to your schedule.
Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge.
So let the gratitude flow with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/creepscrimes today to get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/creepscrimes. Give therapy a try with BetterHelp. Okay, so Morgan, go ahead and read the first AIMS.
So this is on the Reddit thread Creeps and Crimes with the AIMS flag and the user several ad 2084. Title: Am I the asshole for getting into a heated argument with my mom at my sister's wedding? So I'm gonna preface this with the fact that my mom and I have a terrible relationship as it is. Last Saturday, my sister got married and my sister and mom made a whack-ass schedule that my stepmom and I were shook about because it did not make sense at all. And it was all to spite my stepmom. But I digress. When my stepmom and I were asking about it, my sister got super stressed and she called me crying the Thursday before about everything and said she didn't want a wedding anymore. Oh, I should also throw in there, my sister is pregnant. Anyways, everything went down after we all got ready and makeup was done and we were taking pictures before the ceremony. My husband had to run to my stepmom's house because she forgot the cake topper she had made, so he was not there at this time. My mom wanted a picture with my brother, his wife, his son, her weird ass boyfriend, my kid, my husband, and myself. So I let her know my husband wasn't there and my sister said it was fine. We can do the pictures after the ceremony. My mom asked for 3 more pictures that needed my husband in them. So I reminded her that my husband wasn't there. And then my mom made a snarky ass comment about not following the schedule. And I said, "What the fuck did you say?" And she said, "Are you talking to me?" And then my sister had a meltdown about us fighting and ruined her makeup by crying. My sister did tell me it wasn't my fault and it was because my mom was making comments all day and she was surprised it took me that long to say something. So we calmed my sister down, got her inside. I pulled my mom off the side and argued some more. And she said she doesn't see the problem with my husband not being there. And I was just looking for ways to attack her. So I told her that my husband and I will go fuck ourselves. In my head, I was just sticking up for my family. My mom's real against stepfamily and in-laws because she hates her stepmom. But I was a wreck after and bawled my eyes out because I thought I ruined the wedding and got blasted. So am I the asshole for saying something? P.S. Also, after about an hour, we were getting ready to walk out of the ceremony. She tried to touch my baby and I said, "Don't touch my baby," and she walked away mad as hell. PPPS. While my baby and I were on the dance floor, she tried to walk up and take her from me and I just walked away. I don't think you're the asshole.
No, I think mom needs to take a second and get a grip and realize that this is not about her and your husband is your family. Right. He is in every photo with you. I'm not taking a picture unless all of the other sibling partners are out without my husband in it.
Right.
And I'm not going to be we can just crop him in later. I'm not going to be like that. These are pictures that we're going to have for a really long time. My sister, who is the bride and in charge over here, told us that it's fine that we could take the family pictures after the ceremony. And here you are going on and on and on and on about something that I already know that you had a hand in because you don't like stepmom and in-laws because of your situation.
Yeah.
But this is not the time. This is a wedding. This is not about you. It's about my sister. And I think take your time, ignore for as long as you can. And then when the time comes, very calmly, very neutrally lay out your boundaries.
Good luck.
Good luck. The next one we have is from the Creeps and Crimes Reddit thread using the AIMS flag.
Woo-hoo.
And the user is StunningCard9033. Am I missing something? My husband's new tattoo. Hey girlies, my husband got a new tattoo and I am pissed. Little background. We're Mexican and he wanted to get something from our heritage. Also, we've been married for 10 years and have 2 daughters. After a long weekend of fights, he went in for his 8-hour tattoo session. This dude decided to get a portrait on his arm of a woman. It's a full-on portrait of a skinny lady with Day of the Dead makeup with long nails. It's a beautiful piece. But I am a chunky girl that does not get long nails. I felt betrayed and I asked him if that's what he wants in a woman. He said no, he just wanted a tattoo to show our culture. He's an amazing husband and dad. He has never told me to lose weight, and he shows me that he loves me dearly every day. I feel like he's embarrassing me because why the hell is it not me on his arm? I've been giving him a hard time for a couple of weeks now. Am I missing something, or am I in the right to keep giving him hell?
I'm torn on this one because it is a cultural depiction of a woman dressed as Day of the Dead.
And typically when I see cultural depictions of this woman, I know exactly what she looks like. There's a certain look. However,
yeah, give him fucking hell, because that
Give
should have
him
been
hell.
You want to get a woman, get me, bitch.
yeah, like again, just like what we were saying in the beginning, like
You could have put a little curve.
got to mirror me. Like
Yeah.
if you have a flat-chested woman and I've got big titties and you got this flat-chested woman tattooed, do I need to get my boobs removed?
Right.
Or if you got a bitch with some big titties, I don't have clearly big titties, I would be like,
all right, schedule the appointment.
100% can't wait for you to pay for my new boobs.
Right.
So I 100% see where you are with it. Do I think that him getting this tattoo means that he's unhappy with you or whatever? No. Does it seem like he wants you to lose weight and he doesn't appreciate your gorgeous body for what it is? No, I don't think that at all, because I mean, Logan has loved me at so many different points in my life with different looks at different weights, and he's never once been disappointed in what he's getting when I take my shirt off.
Right.
I'll tell you that much.
Right. Men love
They just be
three
living.
things: boob, right boob, left boob. 4 things: right boob, left boob, ass, and a hole.
Ass in the hole. Yeah.
That's what they love.
Yeah. And sometimes they love 5 things. And
Sometimes.
we don't know, you know? But I would not end a marriage over this 100%. And I would not take it as a reflection of who you are or how he feels about you.
I agree with
so
that.
don't feel the need to like lose weight or do anything about it, because I think this is honestly something within you, like something that you need to work through, which is learning to be more confident in yourself and in your body and how it makes you feel and how it's delivered you 2 beautiful babies with this man who's loved you for 10 years. And that's what's important. Okay, we did have some responses.
Yeah, I
too.
like that first response.
The first response says, I have a tattoo of Gene Simmons from Kiss on my arm. However, I do not want to date Gene Simmons from Kiss. I'm very happy in my relationship and my tattoo has nothing to do with my relationship. That being said, your husband's tattoo has nothing to do with your marriage. Did I say who that was from? It's from user Red X Snapper. And I agree. I like that. Mm-hmm. Number 2, a second comment from user Cat the Fluff commented, I would probably be annoyed at first too and give him shit, but nah, girly. I think that's a pretty common tattoo / look in our community, which is exactly what I was saying.
Yeah,
like I have an image in my head of what a woman that represents Day of the Dead is, and it's probably that same woman. Mm-hmm. And the artist probably thought the same fucking thing.
Right.
I'm sorry you're going through that. I know that would be mind fucking for me for a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'd be so mad.
I'd be really upset. Valid fucking question of the week. And all the girlies agreed.
Yeah, they
agreed.
did.
Everyone agreed with
Everyone's
you.
with you.
And we agree with you 100%. But again, give them some shit, but that's about it. And like in 10 years from now, you could be like, how's that fucking whore bitch on your arm doing?
Happy Day of the Dead. Are you going to go see your girlfriend?
Are you gonna make an altar for your girlfriend or what? Like, for the rest of time, he will never outlive this. But that's okay, because it's something good, a good story you could tell.
Alrighty, guys. We will see you Thursday.
See you on Thursday and see you next Tuesday. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.